Hello everyone. So today we have this Amazon OA question. Okay, so this OA question was asked for Amazon SDE role. The question says that we are given a server. Okay, and uh, the server is say is this string. Okay, this string signifies a server. What does that mean? It means if the string contains 1, then it has reliability. If the string contains 0, then it has fault tolerance. These are the attributes of the server. Okay. For example, if the server contains 1 1 1 1 1, it means it is highly reliable, but it does not has any fault tolerance. Okay, and if the server contains 0 0 0 0, it means it is fault tolerant. The server is fault tolerant, but it is not at all reliable. Okay, and if we have 1 1 1 0 0 0, that means the server is highly half reliable and half fault tolerant. Okay, half reliable and half fault tolerant. Now, okay, so we understood up to this that either 0 or 1 is present. 1 means reliable, 0 means fault tolerance, and question mark is also there. The question means it can be 0 or 1 as per user's choice to minimize. Okay. Now one more thing we are given, that inefficiency. For example, if we have this one, okay, this is our server. So what does inefficient means? Here we are given reliable and fault tolerance, two attributes only. But what does inefficiency means? Inefficiency means if our attributes change. Okay, for example, here see 1 to 0, our attribute is changing. That means we have one inefficiency. Inefficiency means if we have only one, okay, that means if the server is highly reliable, then there is no inefficiency. But if there is like 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0, then it is highly inefficient, because if there is less number of attribute changes. Okay, see here attributes are changing frequently from 1 0, then again 0 1 0 1. Okay, then it is highly inefficient. So here our inefficiency is here our attributes are changing 1 to 0. So 1 number of changes 1, again here 0 to 1, this one 0 to 1, this 0 to 1, our again attributes are changing. So again number of inefficiency 2. Now again from 1 to 0, we again change the attributes 1 to 0. Okay, here 0 to 1 was there, now 1 to 0, so number of inefficiency 3. And here from 0 to 1, again we are having an attribute change. That means total number of inefficiency is 4. The total number of inefficiency is 4. Similarly, if we have 1 0 1 0 0, sorry, 1 1 1 0, here if we check, we have number of inefficiency 1, then 1 to 0 2, then 0 to 1 3. Now here we don't have any changes, so till here we have 3. Now again at the last we are again changing, so here also our inefficiency is 4. See 1 2, now 3, and here 4. So number of inefficiency, it is also having to be 4. Okay, but here we have one more thing, that is question mark. Okay, now it says, for example, if we have question mark 0 0 1, question again 1 again 0. So here it says if we have a question mark, let's take one more thing. Okay, it means if we want we can put 1 also, if we want we can put 0 also, but we need to check the minimum inefficiency. Okay, find the minimum inefficiency of the server. So in this case, if we are given question 0 0, so we need to check if there is no change in the server. Okay, so if there is no change in the attributes. For no change of attribute, here what should be the question mark? It should be 0 0. Okay, we should replace it from 0 0. And here what should be the attribute here in the question mark, such that there is minimum inefficiency? It should be 1. Okay, till now we have just one in inefficiency. Now what should be our attribute here? See here our last attribute was 1 and our next attribute is 0. Okay, so no chance is there to have a minimum inefficiency, zero inefficiency. Inefficiency will change here. Okay, that means we have an inefficiency here. So here we can either put 1 also or we can put 0. Both will give the same result. For that, total inefficiency we have 1, 2 and 1, 3. Okay, so we need to give the minimum inefficiency. Okay, so we are given a string, okay. We need to find the minimum inefficiency. So what our intuition says, we can ignore the question marks, okay, we can ignore the question marks. For example, we have this one, 1 0 1, question 1 0, okay, and again one question mark, and now 1. Okay, now we will ignore the question marks. So after ignoring the question mark, what our string becomes, it becomes 1 0 1 1 0 1. Okay, now check if it was 1. If it is 1, then here we have 1 efficiency. So here also we have 1 efficiency. Now if it was 1, then also we have 1 efficiency. Till now we have 1. Okay, one more, 2 efficiency, and here also we have 1 and 2 efficiency. Okay, inefficiency. Now what can we put here? We can put either 0 or 1. Let's put 1. Okay, so here also inefficiency is 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4, and here 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4. So here also our inefficiency is 4. So we can say that we can ignore all the question marks. Here we have the question mark, here also we had the question mark. We can ignore the question marks, and we can make a new string. Okay, in that new string we can calculate our inefficiency. Okay, so the question turns out to be a string problem. So what could we make? We can make a string builder, because it takes less, it is more optimal than string. Okay, so we'll take string. We can also make it by string also, but I'm taking string builder server. Okay, let's make another function, static int minimum inefficiency, in minimum inefficiency, and we have a string server. Okay, now we need to create a new string. Okay, so I'm making a string builder using of string builder new server equals to new string builder. Now I want to ignore all the question marks. Okay, so I'll have a for loop, and yeah, I'll have a for loop. Let's take length, server dot length. I'll have a for loop for int I equals to 0 to length, and I will check if there is a question mark present or not. Okay, if okay, char current equals to server dot char at I. Now I will check if current is equals to question mark. If it is equals to question mark, if it is not equals to question mark, if it is not equals to question mark, we will simply add current. Okay, so new server, new server dot append current. Okay, and if it is there, we simply ignore it. Okay, now we have some length of this new server. We will iterate through the length of this new server, and we will check. For example, we have the new server 1101. Okay, one more one. Now we iterate through this array, this new server string, and check number of changes happening, number of attribute changes. Okay, so we'll have int new len equals to new server dot length. Yep. For int I equals to 1. See, now we are traversing from 1. Why 1? Because if I is here, we will check from this to previous one. Okay, if there is any change or not. Okay, for I equals to, we can take from 0 also, but we need to add few more conditions. So if we simply removing number of lines, okay, ignoring few conditions, we are directly starting from 1. I less than new len and I plus plus. Now I will check if okay, let yeah, if sorry, if new server dot caret I minus 1 is equal to, sorry, is not equals to our current new server dot caret I. If it is not equals to, we will update our inefficiency. We will have an int in cincy equals to, right now it is 0. We'll update our inefficiency. If it is not equals to, that means our attributes are changing, so we will increase our inefficiency. cincy, let's copy it, efficiency plus plus, and we'll simply return inefficiency. Okay, let's check the spelling inefficiency. Okay, yeah. Now here we will pass our server string server equals to, let's take this one. Okay, and now let's check if it has 4 or not, 4 it is coming or not. So system dot out dot print minimum inefficiency and pass server. Let's compile. It's not okay, sorry. Yeah, it's not equals to this. And any more errors, return inefficiency. Okay, let's check. What is the error? Okay, I need to return it here. Any more? No. str. Okay, man, come on, yaar. String builder, string builder, string builder, server, server, server. Okay, few spelling mistakes were there. Now, yeah, 4. We are getting 4. And let's take one more example. If we take question marks, yeah, one question mark, question 0 1 1 question 1. Now see, let's check. Here we will have one attribute change. Here we again have one, so 2. Here we have no attribute change, so we'll have 2, I guess. 1 2, yeah, its answer will be 2. Yeah, 2 we are getting. Okay, okay, so that is the code. We got the code, and this is our got the approach also. Okay, we need to sort in our string, and we will traverse through that string and check the attributes changes are happening or not. If attributes are changing, we will update our inefficiency. If it's not changing, we'll just run till the next iteration, and at last we'll return our inefficiency. So that was all. I'm sorry, Amazon OA question. So thanks for watching.